Sram have just launched their brand new Rival and Force 13-speed Explore group set, and we've just launched the latest version of the award-winning Race Edition gravel bike. Pretty exciting, huh?
Very, very exciting. Some nice little refinements to add to it as well.
The only one, don't need to tell me what the future holds.
Sram have just gone 13-speed with their new Rival and Force Explore group set, and so have we. Here's a quick look at the new group set. So, shall we go front to back? What's brand new about the Rival and Force group sets?
We're starting from the front. The new shifter's a new shape. Really helps with ergonomics, so you can actually grip the bars, squeeze the levers, and it's not going to squash your fingers. So that's a great improvement.
And they're slightly different between the two, aren't they? Between the Rival and the Force?
Yeah, the Force has got the little blips, so you can actually change as well on the blips on the top of the hoods. The Rival doesn't, but that's just the only difference really.
So in theory, on our one-by setup, you could go up and down on both sides.
Yeah.
And the material is slightly different as well. The finish on the aesthetics is a little bit different.
Yeah, Rival used to be kind of an alloy shifter. It's now a composite, very similar to Force, so lighter, very tech looking for the Rival group set. Really cool looking shifter and lever system.
And the cranks have changed too, right?
Cranks are brilliant. I love the new tech look of the Rival crankset in alloy, available in a number of lengths, much wider range of crank lengths for both Rival and Force. Chainring sizes, lots of options for chainring sizes, and of course we've got wide axle now as well, both with and without power meter.
Yeah, they dropped down to a 165 crank now.
It's brilliant, great options. Force crankset that I've got here, new carbon composite, another new shape for it, super light, really wide, really funky looking, very tech.
Yeah, it's got a much flatter profile to the front of the crank arms.
Looks great.
And the biggest change is at the back. It's gone to 13. It's got an extra one.
So we've had to change the seat stays and chain stays to accommodate the new 13-speed direct mount rear derailleur, both for Rival now and both for Force. So a really simple setup. Cassette range 1046 across 13 speed, so many more options for the rider as well. Lots more gears, a wider range, really simple maintenance. Once it's set up, don't need to do anything.
So technically this is what most people would search for or call UDH, Universal Derailleur Hanger, but in fact it's direct mount rear derailleur, isn't it?
So with the new group set from Sram 13 speed in Rival and Explore, it is direct mount. UDH is Universal Derailleur Hanger, so the frame will also accommodate other derailleurs from Shimano and from other group sets as well. But today we're obviously showing this with brand new Rival and the brand new Force 13 speed.
We'll address the elephant in the room. That one has a red rear mech on it. Reason being, the Force one hasn't arrived prior to the launch. But don't worry, we will have them very soon. So new frame set, new group sets.
Yep.
What are the new price points?
So with Rival, full bike assembled here, like we have here, is 4,900. And then with Sram Force 13 speed Explorer, 5,800.
So what options come with that price point?
Well, that's the standard price point for each one. You can obviously spec the crank length, you can spec the chainring size. If you want to upgrade to a power meter, you can do. If you want to upgrade the wheel set, you can do. And then probably most importantly, fitting, we want to make sure that it fits the customer absolutely perfectly. So we've got a bespoke fitting service to make sure we've got the bar width, the stem length, the stack height, and absolutely everything correct. So when we deliver it to the customer, it fits them perfectly to the spec they want.
So now we've told everybody about the group set, and we've been waiting to film this video and show everybody these two bikes because we've had them built for a little while. Can we talk about the new race editions?
New race editions, again, what we always try and do is just refine what's already an amazing bike. And those refinements include, we've upgraded the headset bearings to make them last even longer. And we're using a titanium race with ceramic ball bearings. So that's a free upgrade on all the new race editions. Then we've also refined the axles, so we're moving away from A to T axles with the quick release to a very simple through axle, which makes them much lighter. So for a pair of axles now, 51 grams for a pair.
Super light. By accommodating Sram's UDH dropout, we've also changed the whole rear triangle of this bike and the fork to do so.
Yeah, we've had to invest quite considerably for seat stay and chain stays to accommodate UDH with the direct mount hanger, and also some new moulds for the fork to accommodate those new axles.
What tyre clearance does the bike go to?
But it's still 50mm tyre clearance without going to a drop chainstay on the rear, and that's still quite unique.
Now we're stood in front of the car, which is very vibrant, and you'll have seen we did this wrap in January with all the new colourways, and they feature these two, deliberately so.
Bit of a giveaway.
It was a bit. Talk to me about the colours. What's the name of yours?
This is what we're calling teal, and you've got blush.
So it features the same fade effect that was on the original race edition, which is the exploding V+1 logos from front to rear, but they're a bit more visible and vibrant on these two.
Yeah, we wanted to keep the whole story, the look, the theme running all the way through, from what we did with the Acid Red, the first version, to keep this running through with a new colour palette. We might even do a bit more play, and a bit later on, might even bring a couple more colours in as...
Don't give the secrets away.
All right, watch this space.
Wish I could live this life on replay.